Long before the Rangers built the first station in Red Echo Preserve, the forest was already old. Too old. The trees didn't grow. They waited. The roots didn't spread. They listened. And somewhere beneath them, deep in the shale and black rock, something ancient stirred. Not a god, not a demon, just hunger that learned to speak. The first humans to settle the region were the Ashani people, and their stories warned of the Whisper Root, a place where the veil between flesh and spirit grew thin, where the voices of the dead could be heard among the pines. They believed that beneath the trees was a wound in the world, a hollow. They buried no dead here. They didn't hunt. They didn't breathe too loud. They drew sigils around the trunks and marked the ground with salt and copper, speaking only in low chants as they passed through. When the settlers came and tore down the trees, they found the carvings strange and primitive. They laughed, burned them, and built their roads. They lasted 4 years before they all vanished. No blood, no remains. Only their clothes, neatly folded, beside the old creek bed. A team of geologists came to drill core samples near the heart of the forest. They never published their findings. But one of them, Dr. Ellis Wargrave, kept a private journal. The final entry reads, "We broke into a cavity deep in the shale layer. It wasn't natural. The walls were smooth and warm to the touch. There was noise down there, but not echoes. Words. It mimicked what we said. Then after a while, it said things we hadn't. Things it shouldn't know. I think it's learning." His body was found on the highway 30 miles south, walking barefoot and repeating a phrase in a language no one recognized. He died before dawn, eyes ruptured. Present day, no one lives in Red Echo. The trees have overtaken every road. Satellite imaging glitches over the region. No signal, no maps. Only a silence that feels too thick to be natural. And sometimes from beneath the forest floor, something murmurs. The voices. They aren't ghosts. They aren't demons. They are a memory parasite, an ancient, pre-human intelligence that sleeps beneath the shale and feeds on identity. The people call them imitates, but they don't imitate by choice. They do it to be. They are what's left after centuries of cannibalized memory. Not bodies, not souls, just echo. Once, long ago, something crashed beneath the earth. Not a comet, something alive. It couldn't die, but it couldn't grow unless it had something to shape itself around. So it listened, it learned, it took. And in the deep roots, it found voices. They emerge only when the forest has fed enough, when enough minds have walked through, leaving trails of fear, grief, longing. They can wear those, walk in them, become them for moments at a time. But they always forget. That's why they're so desperate. They ask questions like, what was your mother's name? What did you say to your brother before he left? Who do you miss when you sleep? Because when they wear your voice, they only remember as long as you exist. When you die, they lose it. And so they cling, they follow, they hunt memory. Sometimes if you get close to the hollow, you can hear them. Not just whispering, but practicing, repeating old lines over and over, like children trying to remember how to speak. Don't go out there. Please, I'm cold. It's me. These aren't traps. They're rehearsals. One of them, the oldest, is called Sister Without Name. She's worn the face of a ranger for 63 years. Everyone who sees her remembers her slightly differently. Different hair, different voice, but always familiar. She likes to walk at dusk. Sometimes she hums lullabies that haven't existed for centuries. But if you follow her too long, she'll ask you something like, do you remember how you got your first scar? If you answer, she'll wear your skin for the rest of the night. You won't wake up, but she will. And she'll wear you until someone notices her getting the details wrong. Then she'll shed you like a coat and go find someone else. The voices don't know they're monsters. They don't think. They echo. They exist only to become something, anything. They are born in void and claw toward meaning, mimicking the deepest, most vulnerable things they hear. They don't want to hurt you, but they will, because they don't understand what death means, only how to wear it. The hollow below is a place of echo, not sound. doesn't want your blood. It wants your story. And if you listen long enough, you might just forget who you were before you came.